From high atop the mystery tower, from the astrolab circling above. Hello and welcome to more Mystery Tournament. I'm Mythical9. I'm here with Maurice. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Like the astrolab is circling above. Is it flying or is it like on top of the tower, like a planetarium or something?
We fly. Yeah, we're.
Oh, we're flying. Oh,
Mhm.
that explains the coming up screen.
Yeah, we pan over after we're done. We move like away from the tower to show video game landia that surrounds the tower.
Sounds like a really bad TV show from like the 90s or something. 3 heroes will enter video game landia.
It's a very Ready Player One sort of approach to world building. I've noticed none of the other commentators. I was wondering. I was sort of hoping maybe we could all collaboratively build the fiction of the mystery tournament. The tower and the wizards and the lizards. The astrolab.
I did come up with one piece of fiction, which is that when it's like lizards versus lizards, one of them loses their tail and runs away.
Yeah, I like that.
And then it takes 1 year for the tail to grow back, so until the next mystery tournament.
I would love it if we started hearing other people build on it.
Community lore.
Yeah, I don't know if people like just don't want to, because it's like, I don't know. I just want to look at video games.
I think a lot of the other commentators are also kind of, you know, like green, so that they're more like less likely to go off script. They don't want to come up with something or like try to shape the broadcast in a way.
It can be an overwhelming sort of thing. Trying to get fancy with it. I understand that. I also wonder if people were like, "Oh, that's Myth's thing. I don't want to step on any toes."
Yeah, last MT when you had the intro, I like took over at one point before you could talk as like a surprise, and I put my own spin in it.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but it was probably not as good as the rest.
Oh, what was it?
It also made me laugh because I had to like transcribe what you were saying from like a VOD, and I imagined you having to transcribe what I added afterwards from a VOD or something.
I think I ended up rewording what you said.
Oh, it was that bad, huh?
Or something. I think I remember being like, there was like some structure that you were going against. Like there was like a rhyming scheme and it didn't fit or something.
It's possible. Maybe the rhyme worked in German.
That's your excuse for everything.
It's pretty convenient,
it
isn't
was
it?
a little bit wrong. Well,
oh, sorry that I'm merely bilingual.
So in the translation it got lost.
I mean, I like using German idioms that just don't make any sense.
I love when you do that too.
It's hard to think of. My brain is in English mode. I cannot think of, oh, the dog is going crazy in the pan. Like the cooking pan, not even like the pen. You know, that would make sense. Yeah. But no, it's the cooking pan.
Yep. That's what I envisioned when you said it.
There's I have like a random fact for you. 3 of these racers currently have their webcam on stream. I feel like that's pretty rare, and 3 out of 4, that's high.
Yeah, I don't have my webcam when I stream.
I don't stream. I mean, I guess... I was thinking of, like, I was watching the GeoGuessr World Cup, and I was watching Spy Party, whatever it's called, tournament. And I was thinking, these people have webcams. Maybe we're, like, behind the norm. And we should also have webcams, and then I thought, nah.
I've seen like the tondeuse, the world tondeuse is a sort of a blind speedrunning, a blind like game competition thing. Sometimes it's like complete a goal, sometimes it's other things. And there's been some like Andy and Alpha 5, Crankta, they've gone over there and competed in that. And they're big on webcams over there. But then sometimes people don't have a webcam, and so there's just like a Discord avatar there instead of a webcam. And I just think it doesn't look good.
Alright, so today we have a double. This is our first match for the day. I believe there's one later. Yeah.
There's a gap.
In under 2 hours. We could have a vodcast. We still have a bunch left. If you're up for it.
I am up for it, though. It's tricky because lunch went in the oven at 12:58.
Okay.
And this match started. So like, that's not true. I preheated the oven at 12:58. The lunch went in while our intro theme was playing, and I came back and put my headphones on just in time for the end of so I didn't miss it.
The song wasn't even over. You just talked in the middle of it, and I reacted fast enough.
Well, I realized I didn't tell you it loops.
It's
2 loops.
Yeah, it did go on for. I was thinking, so that's why I was ready to do it, because I figured, oh, maybe I should just like fade it out, and I know you're paying attention, and you would have started talking. So everything was fine.
I'll come back and finish my thoughts on that intro music. I just need to.
Sorry.
In like 10 minutes, I will have to like just leave the broadcast and go get this thing out of the oven, and it'll probably just sit next to me until I find a more convenient time to eat it in between breaths or whatever ends up happening. That's for me to figure out. But the music is it's the battle theme from Etrian Odyssey 3. It's just the regular battle theme.
It was good.
The first part of the game, and like battles do not go on that long. But if you it loops after like 45 seconds, and it just starts doing the same thing again. And if you let it finish the second loop, then it goes crazy.
Oh,
then it goes into that part where they're like,
yeah, I know.
That part only comes in if you let it loop once.
They're like, oh man.
And then when that's done, that's the end of the song. And then in the version, the thing that I gave you has an entire second loop of the whole thing after that.
Yeah.
Which probably shouldn't be there. And that's why I started talking, because I was like, we can't let. It's good, but I don't know, just 5 minutes of these trumpets blaring. These synth trumpets.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's time to start.
It is time to start here, the racers.
Teto versus FurretTurret. So you've been talking about webcams a lot, and I know it's because you had FurretTurret in mind.
Yeah, I was looking at the streams, and I didn't know, like I said, Teto is also one of the ones with the webcam.
They've also got some pretty good win rates. FurretTurret in particular went wild last year. Their best placement of 5th was in Mystery Tournament 18. They went super far, and hats off to it. So Teto, has a higher win rate overall, but has played less matches, less experience, and has certainly never been to top 8. So
yeah, not even close. Even with 7-4, I'm surprised 33rd was their best placement. That's like
true.
4 or 5 wins?
Even it's sort of consistent, because it's probably been like it was 3 wins and then 4 wins probably to get
makes sense
this result. So consistency is good. But yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. Usually win rate is like a really good indicator of what's going to happen. This one is tough. Either way, both are very strong. Unlucky to run into each other so early. But they're not our only match. Bada boom, it's a double. Ringadon has got 80s Batman Adam West about to hit much more modern Heath Ledger Joker with a gigantic bomb.
This is such a weird mashup.
A 14% win rate has come back for a 4th mystery tournament. Has picked up their first win, probably during Mystery Tournament 18 in order to place 65th, right?
Makes sense, yeah.
Unless Yeah, no, you'd be tied for like 90th or whatever.
Especially since it says
Or
it's their best placement. So it's safe to
True.
assume, unless it like the participant count was very different, which we know it wasn't. It's probably that one.
Yeah, or like you can't. There's only one win, so it's like for any placement to be better than the other placements,
Well,
it
yeah.
would need to be the one with the win.
Well, no, not necessarily. If only 10 people sign up, you're gonna get a better placement with 0 wins.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. But we know that
This
ever
is-
since 16, it's been pretty steady at like 120, 30-ish.
spoken like the guy who's developed the player card and had to think about every possible edge case for how things might be displayed.
That's
You're
true.
right. Yeah, very similar sizes for each tournament. So that's Ringadon up against Maxale with a similar win rate. Is back for also a 4th edition. Kind of a fitting match, it seems.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
65th place, Mystery Tournament 18.
It's like kind of weird, right? How well these matches fit together, win rate wise, even though they're so different.
Yeah, the first round is supposed to be all the blowouts. They get more and more even as you go.
Yeah, but here we go. All right, I believe we're ready. Do you want to see FurretTurret's hat? I do.
I'm ready. Boom. This
There.
is the first hat, everyone.
FurretTurret has
If
said
you're
in
not-
chat that this is one that their mom made.
Aww.
Very warm for the winter.
So it will put on a hat every time it wins,
Yeah.
is the thing. So, if you're a fan of hats, you're cheering for FurretTurret. It's got a variety, and you'll see, because they do well. I don't know. Like we said, Teto's a tough opponent for a first round draw, but I think FurretTurret is very likely to get a couple wins in their mystery tournament journey. So they've drawn Subsonic, a game whose paste bin I've opened but haven't quite read.
This is a Digipen game, and based on the thing I found, the thumbnail, I assume we're like mapping out the level with our sonar or something?
Oh.
Like, I thought it was gonna be way darker than this, so maybe I'm wrong.
Everything is visible right now.
But we are
The
like...
movement seems
Oh.
strange.
Oh, is it like they can hear you?
You're definitely always echoing as you move. Bop, 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 bop. We got some stealth game mechanics. You can sort of see some vision cones and alert people, and they'll patrol around. You've got a shot,
It's definitely
which so far has not been able to like actually kill anything. And Teto is outside of the level currently, and then now is like back. What? Oh, those are doors. Okay. Okay, so now it's getting dark. Rules and objectives are explained during the tutorial campaign. Well, I'm glad both of us have been reading all the text on screen, right, Maurice?
I think we're basically playing Metal Gear Solid. The VR missions. And
You're right.
when these guys hear a sound, they will investigate it. And I assume if they see you, they will also, because otherwise the vision cone doesn't make much sense.
So yeah, the shot. Oh, just Teto's shot bounces around, distracts the guard in the moment, the very brief moment that the guard turns to look at the sound. Teto slips out the door. Very smooth. Maxale on this same guard is approaching its vision cone and luring it around. It looks like the guards are slow and they don't shoot anything. Like, I think you could probably just run to the goal for at least a couple of levels.
It did say, oh, the yellow guards are more attentive. Don't get spotted by them. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there was much downside.
You have been provided with
They don't care about
subsonic
shots.
incorporated
They're just like,
sound
whatever.
gun,
Who
which
cares
can
about
shoot
that?
a very distracting noise with pinpoint accuracy. You may use this sound to grab the attention of nearby security.
We know this already. Wait, Ringadon is back on the first level.
I have seen Ringadon here a couple times. Every time I look at that corner of the screen.
Did we not like select the right world?
The paste bin mentions controller and mouse as like two different options that have different strengths and weaknesses. And I wonder if Ringadon tried one and thought, no, I want the other.
But then you're not gonna restart the game, are you?
Well, I don't know. Where we currently stand is a tie in the top race.
Yep, same
It
level.
looks like you are faster than these yellow guys even, so like, as long as you know where to go, I think you can kind of just go. I don't know. Teto with a distracting the guard to get pincered and having to run away,
Through the wall.
while FurretTurret slips past onto the next level. The doors must like lock or something. If someone's chasing you, you must not be able to get to the exit or something, right?
I mean, this one it seems like you have some kind of extra goal.
I mean, Ringadon clearly just ran for the exit and got a win. You can visualize the glass breaking loudly with a big sound explosion.
We have provided you with the white sound gun. While activated, it emanates a sound negative of your footsteps, allowing you to move completely silently.
He's like, okay, I got it.
Do not say another word. I am in a race right now. We have had this sometimes. I always prefer when the pastebin gives you the full tutorial, but sometimes the pastebin just says the game will give it to you.
I mean,
it's like
in this case,
time.
yeah, like in this case, explaining the different guns would probably be better. But other games, it's like so simple.
Yeah. I never like having to choose between listening to the tutorial and making sure I understand versus saving time by like skipping it.
Yeah.
It is a sort of trade-off. There's a strategy that you can employ to like outplay your opponent, but it's just a choice. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the problem of do I talk to the NPC? Like in Misplace, right? The Genesis homebrew, where you're like placing little dots and making replays of yourself. The NPCs, I don't think they ever said a single useful thing in that race.
Except for one guy who like gives you the answer to or well, I mean it's tough. He gives you like the coordinates.
Oh yeah, right, the chessboard.
Of the grid. Yeah. But then everything else is just like, behold my clever plan. Oh, look at this little side room FurretTurret sneaks into. Is Teto gonna find the same thing? It's there. You can see the door if you look. It's a fainter line.
Oh my god.
The bottom race is evened up a little bit. Ringadon is
Oh, we're dead. Oh. That was smart. Ringadon just did shooting like through the guard, which reflected the sound back from behind him and made him turn around because then the sound was coming from behind him. Oh no. FurretTurret is in panic mode. This is exactly what happened last time. Oh, Teto, he saw you. Oh, it's fine. He's slower than we are. Whoa! Oh my god! It's a crazy juke. That was like Geometry Wars level juking.
Tell me about it. I definitely saw it.
So Teto was like trapped in the top right corner of the level where the briefcase is. You can see it on FurretTurret screen up here. Well, now it's up here. Up here. And Teto had like one guy chase him and also one guy come from the left, the green guy there. And he juked both of them at the same time.
Nice. Oh, every enemy on the map is currently chasing Teto. The bottom race still even as well.
Oh, yeah.
Nice move from Ringadon, sneaking through the door on the yellow guy.
Oh.
So the briefcase necessary to get to the end of the level.
Which guns do we know about? Blue? Or I guess white is just... Oh wait, the white one will mask
Blue
your
is a
footsteps
distant
or
noise.
something.
White is like, yeah, stealthy.
And red will break glass.
In other words, red is a regular gun.
It's like in Portal, when Wheatley tells you to find a gun that shoots holes. And you're like, oh, it's like portal holes.
This is... You gotta pay attention to these thinner green lines. There's some good paths that you can take through these doors, and if you're too tunnel visioned on this or that thing, you won't see them.
Okay, so Ringadon is getting chased by these guys. Got the briefcase. Ah, didn't juke him good enough. This is what happened to Teto, and he was like, yeah, I got this. He was like, yeah, baby. 112.
Teto wants that teal square on the right. What is that? You step on it and then something happens.
I thought it was gonna be like a noise thing, but I mean we're always making noise, so who knows? Storage room 3 open. Storage room 4. Oh, it deactivates the lasers.
There's still one preventing you from getting to the exit. FurretTurret mixing in a couple shots to mix up the guard position. Okay, even a red guy will not follow you through that door. FurretTurret follows behind, tries to get in. Not quite gonna work. So Ringadon's got the lead in the bottom race as we see Maxale doing a nice little move to get out with the white gun. It's an easy way to earn the red gun, which is necessary to get the briefcase, but somehow it just like made some noise. Guy turned around. Teto's got the entire world chasing him. He's got an exit on the left, but he couldn't get to it. Red guy faster.
That's why he's red. Like his
I
rank.
mean, it makes a lot of sense. If the enemies were all the same speed as you, you could probably just like do some loops around the entire level.
Yeah, like we saw
just-
Teto do. The yellow guys
Yeah.
are slower than you.
Yeah.
But I don't think
For some
any of
reason.
them will chase you into a duct, like a vent.
No. Those are extremely powerful tools.
Yeah, and until an emergency meeting is called.
That's true. Then the guards take a look around and be like, well, one of us is a blue arrow.
Suspicious.
So this has been a wall for Teto and FurretTurret. And I can't tell if it's like they're going too fast. Like, is there some intended route that they keep trying to get too cheeky with, or
Yeah, I don't know. So picked up the blue gun here. Gonna try to distract this guy, which makes sense. If you can get past him, you can go to the briefcase.
it's difficult. Like, I watched the blue shot go right through the vision cone of a yellow guy, and he doesn't care.
Well, yeah, it's sound. You gotta hit the guy with it.
Okay.
And
So when the shot's traveling, it's got stuff on it. And that needs to touch him to reach his ears.
yeah, and the direction matters. Like, the guard will look in the direction the sound came from. So if you hit a wall and it bounces towards the guard, he will look towards the wall.
Oh. I love when there's a lot of guards chasing
Ah.
you. Oh, FurretTurret is on to the next level.
Oh, FurretTurret has solved whatever level Teto and also Ringadon is on.
Yeah, and Maxale's been stuck on this one for a little bit. So it's the top right and the bottom left. For once, it's not all on one side that the progress is being made. Oh, Ringadon has expertly stolen the briefcase with the white gun to avoid alerting the guards and is out of there.
Yeah,
Maxale's got
Teto.
the briefcase.
Oh, that seemed really good. Why didn't Teto just go for the briefcase? The yellow guy was like, oh, the glass wall in front of me broke. I better check it out by walking around the glass wall that's no longer there.
Well, maybe this blue gun can do it. He needs it to. FurretTurret has got a lot of enemies all grouped up in this hallway.
Oh. Oh, we got the white gun, that's why.
Yeah, there it is. The white gun seems to be quite powerful.
Yeah, as long as you're not in the vision cone, like the bright area.
And there's no, like, glass that needs to be broken. Briefcase acquired for FurretTurret. Now, there's glass there that you could break to sort of go through a loop.
Okay, where did that work last time?
What?
But instead, without a red gun, or a red gun, FurretTurret is going to have to backtrack through the entire level now with the briefcase.
Ringadon specifically pinged me to say that their audio is clean, and it is not.
Someone earlier said that their audio is mostly
This is
clean.
just Zelda.
It's Zelda, according to FurretTurret.
Zelda. I get, you know, when the guards are in the castle courtyard.
Oh, you want to get between them, right? Okay, yeah, I can see it.
Ich will, dass es aufhört.
Okay, last try. This is our last potential audio. Everyone else is talking.
Honestly, if we don't have the audio and we just don't have this, like...
I was thinking the same, like, I don't want this race to go to time. I don't want to listen to 75 more minutes of this.
You get me, I'll do it. For 75 minutes. The white gun, can Teto slip past this vision cone, is going to succeed.
Nice. Oh, but it's not gonna get past this yellow guy.
Are there even sound effects in the game? I think Breaking Glass has one.
And yeah, when you get chased, the music gets more extreme.
Okay, so where are we? Ringadon with hold on, Maxale. Yeah, there's this level and then the one that everyone was stuck on.
Yep. And then the one
Maxale.
Ringadon is on.
So a 3-level gap. In the top, I haven't been keeping track of FurretTurret. I'm not sure how much progress has been made.
FurretTurret is at least ahead.
Yes, that is for sure.
Oh, gonna bait this guy to look to the right. Well done.
Very well done. You need to have a plan. If you just sort of shoot the blue thing at a guy with no thought as to what angle it's going to hit him at, it could do damage instead of helping you.
Yeah, most likely he's just gonna keep looking in the direction you are. Oh, what?
That was the exit in the top left, assuming Teto has the briefcase, which I think is what that blue-ish thing in the bottom middle of the UI.
Ah, yeah. That's the inventory. It holds one item.
So could have made a sprint to the exit, but maybe panicked, but is okay and is moving on to the next level. Oh, Ringadon got the briefcase? No, got the red gun and broke the glass, and now is going to run from all of the enemies. The red guy, what do you do about the red guy? You just hide here? Are you serious?
Oh, but there's a guy. He checked.
The red guy gave up, but the green guy, despite his lower rank.
Yeah,
maybe because of his lower rank.
and they did like teamwork. One of them was guarding the exit, and the other one was going in.
Yeah, I'm sure that was just like pure chance, but scary to think about the AI working together like that.
Fear for the PC, like the 2006 or whatever game, was renowned at the time for having an AI for enemies that like work together, trying to flank you and distract you.
The original Half-Life also had that kind of thing, right?
Oh, the grunts? I'm not sure.
Maybe it was just the fact that they had like AI at all that was impressive. They would like take cover. Whoa.
Oh yeah, they like shout at you what they're doing so that you can kind of work around it, and that's fun.
Nice shot from Teto.
Yep.
Escape.
I believe Teto is one level behind Furret.
That seems right. Maxale cozying up to a green guard, hiding from the yellow, but there is nowhere to hide.
This room that Furret is on is like that. Have you ever seen Takeshi's Castle or Most Extreme Elimination Challenge or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
There's that one where there's like two guys in a maze of rooms, and you're trying to get to the other side without them hearing or catching you, because then they like put mud on your face or something. This is what that is.
Ringadon's got an approach to this level where you come in and the briefcase is on the other side of some glass. And so they have a way to break the glass without immediately having everything go to shit, but like the follow-up isn't there. They're trying to just sneak the corner of the briefcase and not alert the red guard, but the radius of the guard seems bigger than the radius of the pickup for the briefcase.
Hmm.
The blue gun theoretically could distract the red guy while you grab the briefcase, no? Teto with the white gun. Switching it for the red gun.
Oh, keep going, Ringadon. You already know what's gonna happen. No! The thing that we knew was gonna happen happened.
Yeah. There's no way to predict that that would have happened the first time, but then you did see it play out that first time. And there's no reason to think it wouldn't go the same way.
I don't think distracting Red is gonna work, because he's gonna hear your steps after. Oh.
Yeah, the shot... Ringadon is thinking like I thought, which is like when it collides with the wall, it will make a sound that the guard will hear.
Yeah,
but
it's
the
not how
shot
it works.
itself is the sound.
Yes, you're shooting the sound waves. Okay, how does Furret get past these two guys?
The guy at the end is really something.
Like, the white gun isn't gonna help.
No. It's gotta be the blue gun, and you gotta get him to look at the exit. like straight up and maybe a little bit to the left even. But like how
Okay, we picked up the blue
that,
gun.
or you get him to chase you and then you like follow behind him afterwards.
Oh, bird is trapped. Oh, but we can make it into the vent in time. Yeah, it's got to be something about getting him to chase you, but the first guy is gonna already be chasing you. You have no time to set up the chase, basically. Oh my god, Maxale, you're giving me blood pressure.
All right, Furret turns the red guy around actually.
Oh, with the blue gun. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, off the back wall.
Alright, but what about this guy? Can we, like, sneak past him fast enough?
Is trying to
Oh.
get a steep angle.
I think this will work. If this guy looks to the left now, and then just YOLO.
Oh, wow.
Wow, and that's it?
That's it. FurretTurret coming out on top. 23:44, the official SRL time. Seem to have a really good grasp of what you can get away with.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah, like bending the game as far as you can, while ignoring the mechanics as much as you can.
yeah. Metal Gear Solid. If you ever watched like a speed run or a
Yeah, it's nothing like stealth.
It's yeah, or like one of those what's the max rank, like a big boss rank playthrough or something. You will watch the players humiliate the guards. They look like the most incompetent nothing bozos.
It's the same in Hitman. Hitman is like, okay, we shoot the wall over here, so this guy turns around, and then we run up the thing and we drop a bomb for like 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
These like very scripted stealth speedruns are really funny.
So it's like when you know where all of the weak points are, where the limits are, you can usually get away with a lot. But to only have your hands on the thing for 23 minutes and start to get a feel for those limits and where you can slip between them, very impressive.
And
See, this is the sort of thing from Teto that I was thinking. If you could lure him a little bit further to the left, then you could slip behind him. But it didn't work.
I mean, Teto doesn't even have the briefcase yet. Why are we here?
Maybe
Yeah, there we go.
You want to make sure you, like, if you need to make a run for it, you want to, like, know your plan. It's gonna hide in a little nook.
Ooh, dangerous.
It's gonna work. You kind of gotta imagine, like, why is this nook here? Oh, Ringadon with a bold escape. Oh,
Teto,
Maxale's on this one really tough level.
Teto, why are you here? You don't have the briefcase.
Maybe he hasn't, like, seen the briefcase? I mean, it's right there at the start.
It's forfeit. Maybe it was just messing around, honestly.
Maybe. Sometimes your heart's just not in it. When it's not for the win. So our attention turns towards the bottom race. Where Ringadon's got a very sizable lead here. Maxale with the white gun, not, invisible. Walks in front of the vision cone, is detected. Detected again. There's, it's very easy to, like, hide an event. But in a race, it's like, there's, like, a lot of time lost waiting for guards to reset. If your ideas are not good, right?
Yeah, also usually the event is like not where you want to go. The briefcase is usually in the open. Or like behind the deuce.
True. In a very literal sense, you are not moving towards your objective. Is experimenting with some shots. The trouble is that the circle around the guy takes up the whole hallway. So, like, no matter which way he's facing, It's not going to do anything. So green guys will move to investigate a sound. It looks like yellow guys do not. Same with red.
Oh, they will only turn towards it.
That's what I was seeing.
Maybe it's like different different kind of noise. Like the gun will only make them turn, but if they hear your footsteps, they're gonna investigate where they came from. Which
Oh, yes,
wouldn't,
true.
which wouldn't make much sense. I don't know, it feels like a kind of dirty solution. This mechanic that makes up the whole game.
As you said that, Ringadon stepped behind a yellow guard and he gave chase.
And then if they see you, they obviously chase you.
Yeah. Maxale opening up the white gun a little bit. What's Ringadon's plan? There's a vent. Does it actually get you out of here? It's gonna try to just white gun behind everything. Okay, that gets you the red gun, which gets you into this little room.
I mean, seems like destroying glass is usually a good idea. Rarely have we used glass as like a wall.
Okay, briefcase in hand, white gun. Seems hard to go wrong. Is charging towards the exit and is forced to wait.
The laser's still on, right?
Yeah, but
that
these
turned
are the
it off.
last. Yeah.
Reek too much stuff? Oh, break too much stuff. It's like, huh? Who's smelling? How are they breaking the glass without the red gun? Thought that was the red gun job.
The red gun, you can tell what gun they have by the bar at the bottom of the screen. And that bar was definitely red.
Oh, but... Oh, the guns just respawn. I thought like, at first I thought you were like replacing them, so you put down the blue gun where you pick up the red gun, for example. But it's just like a power-up, it respawns.
Ringadon is just sprinting towards the exit, and it's gonna work out just fine.
That was fast. This is the last level, isn't it? Yeah.
It's difficult to even like get a read on what the flow of this last level is. These just disconnected rooms with hidden vents.
Yeah.
That can, you know, the connections are literally hidden.
Oh, both of them distracted. Oh my god.
I mean, whenever you can get away with a move like that, it's going to be really powerful.
Okay, we need the red gun, so we need to get through the laser. How do we turn off the laser?
We need to step on a switch.
I didn't see any switch.
It must be in the bottom right.
Oh, wait. Huh?
The laser doesn't matter.
We just walk around the laser.
That's gonna move the yellow guard? No. He's just like, huh, weird.
Yeah, must have been the wind. That broke this glass
Oh.
into 1,000,000 pieces.
Maxale has not... There's still lasers at the end, right? No, there's not. They're turned off. Okay. Nice clear for Maxale.
With the white gun we can get the briefcase. And we need the red gun again to break the glass first.
Yeah, this is kind of a mean level design. Making you traverse the whole level to switch guns many times.
And getting past all of these guys. And you can just run through this room. As far as we know. Right, nice, got rid of that. So now which gun do we use? I really liked what FurretTurret did with the blue one.
Ringadon is thinking blue. I mean, it's gotta be blue. What is white gonna do for you?
Well, yeah, nothing. Alright.
One good shot is all Ringadon needs to clear this.
Oh, he's
it's
gonna
a
like turn around.
multi-bouncer.
No! Maybe should have done like a test
You-
shot.
Yes. There is no reason not to.
We saw FurretTurret do that. He was like, oh, this angle will make the guard turn to the left.
Unless the guard is gonna move. And then he might round the corner and see you. Well, like, we know that he doesn't, but I could see why someone might think that he might.
That's too bold. This is the jitters, you know? Other race finished like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago even. And I just died on the very last enemy. It's being more efficient here, destroying the glass up there on the first, like, red gun run.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
I mean, you can just get this thing for free with the white gun. I don't know about that.
It looks like Maxale is trying to... Oh, they're just trying to get past. They're gonna hide here. They're gonna be okay. I thought maybe they were trying to work their way down to the briefcase at the start. And with the red gun, actually, maybe that is what they're planning. Oh, inaccurate movement got stuck on the wall. Right in front of the guard. And tried to hide in the entrance as if it were a vent. Okay, so bring it on with the briefcase and the glass broken and the blue gun. Has a steeper shot this time. Oh. It looks like you really need the guy to not be looking at you at all. It's tempting to think, like, I can just run for it, right? But, like, you need a lot more leeway than you think.
Oh, Maxale, I don't know about that one. Just makes the, like, basically went like, hey, over here, and then the guy turned around and, oh, it's that arrow man. Gonna getcha. James Arrow. That is bad. Alright, Ringadon has the briefcase, has the blue gun. Gonna get past this first guy probably pretty safely. There we go. Now the second guy. Do a test shot. Alright, perfect. Different angle. Oh, no.
Oh.
No! What? No!
Yeah, you can't just wait in the corner like that. Well,
No, you
I
can't.
guess the thinking is
Oh, he's gonna like look over you, and like he's gonna like snap his view over you and doesn't see you.
Yes. He's gonna be like looking this way on one frame and then looking this way on the other frame. And you're gonna be here thinking, but it does look like he sweeps smoothly around and he's gonna see for sure.
Hmm. And like Maxale is slowly catching up. I think he's like 3 levels behind. 3 levels behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ringadon,
And
no!
is
Oh,
struggling.
gotta run for it! No! Could have at least tried.
Oh, look at this confident white gun movement from Maxale. This has never seen this part of the level before and is just blitzing around here.
It's gonna chase this
Luring
yellow
the
guy
guard
further away.
further.
Oh, it's gonna work. And then hide in this vent.
Another vent.
Oh my god, look at the speed on this thing.
Maxale's like, the white gun is invincibility, right? Pretty sure that's what that is.
And now can just walk
What a
there
juke.
for free. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Should have maybe shot the glass at the start, but I mean, I guess we're going top left anyway, so it's kind of on the way back.
I mean, given how much trouble Maxale had with the start of this level, and how little trouble they had with the end of this level, I think this has worked out just fine.
Okay, you
Here we
can
go,
just...
Ringadon.
Maxale can just run to the finish, but yeah, Ringadon needs to pick up the blue gun. Oh, Maxale is trying to like outthink squares. Oh, okay, it's safe in here, but can just run to the finish now. And I think he's gonna join Ringadon on the last level, actually. Wait, that's not the end of the game. Oh, that was actually just the first campaign. Ringadon versus this guy. Nope. This is good. This is good. This is gonna work. No, it's not. Oh, what? Why didn't he look to the left? But also, why did Ringadon go for it again?
I don't know. If you keep your mouse cursor on the same spot, you can just watch what he does in its entirety.
Yeah.
And if it looks good, you can fire that same shot again because your mouse cursor hasn't moved.
Ringadon has, like, this is the level he spent the most on. Okay, okay. Oh, don't go for it now. No need to rush. It's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work! Whew. Close one. Okay. Take it easy. Yes, 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 yes. Go, go, go! Oh my god.
Why? Why? It works out. 41:52 is the official SRL time. Congratulations to Ringadon. It must have been so nerve-wracking for those past 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
I would have lost my mind if for some reason the red guard like looked a little bit to the left. So we're joined by the top race winner FurretTurret,
On that entire time.
and Ringadon as well, the winner of our bottom race. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and also greetings from Teto, who did drop out to
Yeah, I saw that.
another race, but had a good time and wanted to say hi.
Oh,
I gotta
thank you
say,
very much.
FurretTurret, you made me sweat real hard.
Sorry.
When you
You went and set the bar all
I-
pretty high.
I had a sense it was like either this is a short game or I'm doing really well.
I was really hoping that last level was indeed the last level.
It was a doozy for you, especially
man.
that last guard.
That last red guy is just
Uh-huh.
a beast.
We really wanted to see you do what FurretTurret did, which was fire a shot and look and see exactly how he's going to respond. And then if that's good, then you shoot that same shot again and act accordingly.
So I kind of did that. The second to last run I took at that level, I noticed that the guy bounced back and forth. It was second or third to last. I can't remember exactly which, how far back, but so I knew what kind of shot I needed to take at that point. I just had to make sure that the guy faced the wall.
Yeah, and then you opted to like hide in the corner, and hopefully he would turn such that he stopped just short of seeing you.
Well, it looked like he would.
And he did. But it wasn't just one level. There was, I mean, the other level that was pretty hard was the one where you had like a ring of vents in a briefcase kind of in the middle.
Mm-hmm. You're not talking about the one where everything was glass?
Not everything. There was glass. How to describe it? It was there was a yellow guy in front of the briefcase looking down. I mostly remember the way that the vents connected into a nice square shape around the outside of the level.
I don't know. My short-term memory has been completely destroyed by years of ADHD. So by the time I am done with a level, I've forgotten what it's about.
Yeah, I really love that level. It really tested my skills and showed off the developers' great design chops.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really glad it was included.
Are you giving me the mystery tournament equivalent of the we went out there and gave it 110%, and it's not an individual sport, it's a team sport?
Yeah, I really just made sure to just like keep calm and play cautiously, but also go fast. And I really read the pace spin and followed the instructions that the game gave me, and that's how I came ahead today.
Oh yeah, I should have read the pace spin.
How about speak more generally about like, did you like the game?
Sorry, more generally? Okay.
Yeah. So that you don't have to. If I'm not going to hit you with a specific that you don't remember.
I was worried when it came up because I have not played many stealth games. But it turns out that the stealth game trope of the guy who goes, "What was that?" Yes, it was nothing. Was like all the knowledge I needed for this game, actually.
Yeah. Oh, must have been the wind.
What was that noise?
Like, especially the green ones who would walk like 5 steps and be like, whatever, and go back home.
And that you can just straight up outrun.
Yeah, that's the funny. Yeah. There was a lot of Benny Hill was evoked in the chat from Moo.
In the first one, campaign 1, a lot of time I was just like, okay, now I'm just gonna train to the exit.
Yeah, it's like doors open. Well, and it was helpful because the paceman did mention that you don't have to be undetected. And so, like, from that point, it was like, okay, we can the door's open, let's just sprint for the finish.
Yep. I think this is the second time I've ever won in MT.
Yes, we were looking at some stats.
And I've been doing this since, what, 16, 17?
It's your 4th time out here. Since, MT 16. I think you got 1 win in Mystery Tournament 18.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've started off Mystery Tournament 19 with a win.
Congrats.
I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not keeping the losing streak going longer.
Well, you draw stronger opponents when you stay up here in the Wizards bracket. So
True.
You're primed for a whole bunch of losses, I guess. if this is what you're into.
Well,
that
for me, it was more a running joke because I am generally not particularly good at speed games. I just love playing them. So
We love to have people who love to play games here, so you're in good company. FurretTurret, what sort of array of hats is in store? Like, are we gonna see some returning hats? Do you have anything new planned?
the hat I wore today is the only new hat I've gotten in like 3 or 4 years. So
I guess you have enough of them.
I've got like a little ottoman full of them. So it'll all be returning faves, but maybe some that have been forgotten. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't been paying that much attention to it. I don't have like a dossier of all my hats and which ones were when.
Yeah, clearly we've built up the hat narrative around you higher than you were prepared for. I feel we've put
sincerely
these
do not
expectations
remember.
on you.
I sincerely do not remember why I started doing it. I think it was just completely on a whim. The first time I joined MT, just like, oh, I've got some hats. I'll do this.
Are you now, like, do you feel shackled to it? Do you not even want to do it, but you feel you must?
No, I do. I have plans. I didn't have time to execute this MT, but maybe for the next one.
All right, good enough for me. Well, you both won. You both remain wizards, so congratulations. But most of all, I want to thank you for coming back to Mystery Tournament and having some fun and coming to talk to us.
Thanks so much for organizing. And
Thanks
I look
for
forward
hosting it all.
to next matches.